Delegates from across the African continent have gathered in Central Africa to discuss ways of furthering Africa's growth and how to fund that, among other things.
The African Development Bank Group's annual meetings began in Malabo, Equatorial Guinea yesterday. The meetings aim to capitalize on the momentum generated by the ratification of the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement. Small and medium enterprises are a known driver of growth, and one young farmer from Cameroon is hoping to meet private sector investors at the meetings.
So from then on, I'll be able to run my next project, which is an entrepreneurial hub for youth, based on those opportunities which they offer, so we work in that same path.
The theme of this year's meetings is regional integration to advance Africa's economic growth. There are around 1.3 billion consumers with a combined gross domestic product of about $3.4 trillion on the African continent, but growth cannot happen without harnessing the power of both technology and small and medium enterprises. One entrepreneur is trying to do just that.
If you think of companies in the townships, in the spaza shops, etc., they'll struggle to get access to the cash they need to grow their business, to buy inventory, to do what they need to do. So what we would do is we'd actually say, okay, we'd actually work and aggregate all these spaza shops. We put the technology in so they can run their business better. We would then actually work with a bank like ABSA or someone else, or Standard Bank, to say, great, now we have this data around spaza shops. We're going to actually bring investors in, that if you agree to work with these spaza shops, we'll actually have the investors invest through your bank into the spaza shops, monitor the system, and so you can keep growing them as these guys grow from spaza to small store to hopefully one day be a pick and pay and grow across Africa.
It's estimated that Africa's GDP growth could reach 6% a year in a continent without borders, and one woman has a sweet way of trying to contribute to that growth.
Here, Malabo is very, very historical place for cacao industry in Africa. And everybody loves chocolate, right? So we are doing to expand more, agriculture development with sustainability with the people in rural area here.
Nzinga Kunta, SABC News, Malabo in Equatorial Guinea.